Hey, what's going on? It's Jason Pyro, and y'all are tuning into another Tech Tuesday. Today, we are installing Windows 10 on QEMU-KVM. Stay tuned. Also, if you haven't yet, I want y'all to subscribe, hit the notification bell whenever a video drops or I go live. Comment, support, share these out. And also, if y'all got any suggestions, let me know. Also, if you don't like the video, thumb it down. I don't care, you watched it anyway. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so first things first, if you have a distribution like me, you're going to you're going to update. You're going to do sudo app update, and you're going to go into the sudo app y install KVM. You're going to install all of this stuff. Also, this is going to give you the utils, the system, the Python, the bridge utils, the vert, all of that good stuff, and vert manager. Vert manager is a good tool where you can use to also run the VMs, and then you're also going to go down here to my probe. For those that have Fedora Linux and all that, all of the instructions will be here. Let me exit out of this. Let me click this to expand. All right, for those running Fedora, you're gonna click the DNF, and you're gonna do the same thing and install everything. Also, if you want to check your system, which is what you want to do to start KVM, you're gonna do sudo systemctl to start the libvirt system enable. If you're on Fedora, you're gonna press that. And you're also, after the installation, to confirm lsmod grep is going to show you what kernel and the KVM. If you're on Arch Linux, you're going to press the pacman-s, and then you're going to install and do everything else. And then everything else is straightforward. And also, and the reason I pulled this up, this is the simple KVM. If you want to do this, they also have Sasuni. I've done previous videos about that in the past. Right now, we're going to stick to Windows. All right. You're going to load in and download the Windows 10 ISO. You're going to go through the whole installation and just keep everything the same. If you want to do the copy and paste, you want to download the spice-vd agent. That's how you would type it in there. And you would just install everything as is. I'm using Vert Manager. You're going to go through the whole installation of Windows 10, and you're going to do the I don't have a product key, all of that good stuff. And then you're gonna go click the custom installation. You're gonna click the drive that you want to put it on, which is whatever you set yours up. Your QCOW2 image, you want to set that down or whatnot. You're gonna install the QCOW2 image. I set mine to about 100 gigabytes, so whatever you set yours is, because they're going to give you like a recommended size, but I put mine at 100. I believe mine's 100 or 120, I'm not sure, but it's 100 and something. You're going to set it up, you're going to run the machine, you're going to go through the whole installation like you would normal Windows, and then you'll come to this screen. Now, you go through all your languages, you'll set up everything. For me, it's going to be the US. I'm going to skip that for right now because I don't need to set up my keyboard. My keyboard's already set. Also, we're going to be doing a lot of series on QEMU-KVM for Linux, because I know it's a lot of people, some that do Linux, but I have Ubuntu Studio. So this is for the people that, you know, they can't afford the Mac right now, or they're trying to do some more open source recording. Forgive me, y'all, just came back from the doctor, so I'm a little winded. The heat down here is crazy, but I'm here. And plus, I missed you all, so I want to give you all a double header of Tech Tuesdays, so y'all will be caught up on everything else. So you're just basically going to go through the whole installation of booting Windows 10 and things like that, setting it up, working with everything, and just going through it, all of the whole setup. Also, if you want to turn on the KVM, make sure that, and they have tutorials online on how to get KVM running. You want to make sure that your name is in the user group and all of that stuff, and make sure also you're in the KVM group. So sudo myprobe, then your username, and then you're gonna go to the KVM and then also through the live vert to make sure that you're in that, and then you're gonna reboot. And those of you that know how to do it already, you're gonna reboot your computer after you do that. Log back in and everything will be working and it'll be online. Just in case you run into QEMU-KVM issues where it's not connected, that's what you want to do. Just reboot and everything. So right now it's setting up my computer and all of that good stuff. And the reason I have this like that is because some people, I tried VMware on here. Like I said, I got a new PC. This is an HP. It's pretty good. It's pretty good PC and everything. Like I want to say like 4 gigabytes of RAM, but it's all split up, so altogether 8. My host machine is using about 2 gigabytes. This one is using 1 gigabyte. And also, there's been issues with the like hardware trying to get machines to run. This is the first time I've ran into that issue. So VirtualBox runs, but it's real slow. So if you really want some hardcore, like bare metal type VM to run, then this is the way to go. Also, I'm going to be doing tutorials later on once I get everything situated on how to copy, paste, and other stuff like that. We're also going to get back into more of the Mac OS installing on the distribution, and then doing a lot more recordings and doing samples and things like that. So don't expect things to be too perfect and everything like that, because we're still getting into the work. So it's going to be pretty dope. And I'm going to also get back into more of the Hackintosh, like finding out how to boot if you already have, like me, a Macintosh already installed on your external drive or whatnot, how to boot into that. So we're going to do a lot more of these videos, so stay tight. Okay, so I was waiting on my installation to get done. I was setting up my computer, so at that time you should be setting up yours to whatever password you want, or if you want to do an online account. Plus I had to eat, like, oh man. So I got my Windows set up. I'm gonna also show y'all how to activate your Windows in a few minutes, so just sit tight and I got y'all. Alright, so we got our Windows 10 set up. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to activate my Windows 10. Let me make sure everything is working. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Do you want to? So I'm making sure everything is working. I'm gonna check my sound down here. And everything should be working just fine. Speakers are at 67. I want to turn those up. It's moving slow right now, but it's pretty good. So what you're going to do is I'm going to redirect my USB. And I'm going to close that. I'm going to turn my volume up, make sure everything is working. And I'm also going to put, I'm going to get everything going and everything. It's moving really sluggy and all of that, but we got it set up. There you go. You heard the sound. We got everything set up. And we're getting ready to get everything situated. Now, with that being said, I'm going to come to my folder. And all you do, if you want to share like your, like any type of different stuff like that, you want to redirect your, you go down here to your virtual machine, you go to your settings, you'll redirect your USB, because I have the CMD. You can look this up online. Also, there's a CMD that all you got to do is run the installer and it'll automatically activate your Windows. It'll automatically activate your Windows. So click on that. I'm gonna go down to my, I'm gonna go to my Ventoy, and I'm gonna go look for my Windows activation code. That's what I just call my folder. But they have it on GitHub. All you got to do is put in Windows 10 CMD activation. Woo woo. All that good stuff. Sit tight. And then all you got to do with this, I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to run it as administrator. And this is all you got to do. It's going to have Windows 10 activate. All you got to do is run it as administrator. Click yes. And it's going to pop up the command prompt and it's going to run through and it's going to activate your Windows. Very simple. Very, very simple. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. ABC 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, like Negan. One of my favorites. But yeah, little humor. But that's all you're doing. It's going to activate your Windows and all the good stuff. I'm going to show you one more feature after it's done. And then we'll be done with this video. Sit tight. Alright, so you need the Spice VD agent. You're going to download that. Also, you're going to download the QEMU guest agent. And what you're going to do, those are going to allow you to do like copy, paste, drag, and drop and stuff like that. Also, in this tutorial right here, once you get that situated, you're going to put system control enable guest agent. And I think also have to do that with Spice. But also, if you want to get it started in the machine, what you'll do is you'll start your machine. You'll go over to your device manager and you'll click your hardware and browse the computer and you'll get the drivers. These are the drivers you need. You'll start the machine up on the graphical console. Begin your installation and then hit the advanced and you're gonna load your drivers. So the next tutorial, we're gonna be into all of that other stuff too. Sit tight. As you can see, if you're trying to do, this is Ubuntu 18.04, but I have 20.04. So what you'll do is you'll start your guest up and you'll download this right here, the tools. You'll install the tools. I have mine on the USB, so all you do is redirect. And then you'll just add the tools in and install it. So that's Tech Tuesday for right now. I gave you 2 back to back. We'll be back again for another soon. Blessings, barcode, believe, achieve, receive, adapt, improvise, and overcome. Shalom, salute.